Hello guys, this is Solanki and today we'll be talking about what is happening in crypto, why crypto prices are going down, what happened with FTX, what happened with Binance. Every single thing will be talked about in detail right from start. I'll be taking you through a journey of how it all started, where everything went wrong, what happened with FTX and Binance, and now what's the scenario with the FTX hack. But in order to do so, let me hop onto my laptop and I'll show you the entire scenario with proofs, with tweets, and every single thing. So here we are with the crypto crash update. Let's talk about how it all started first. Second, we will talk about Binance and FTX, what happened between both of them with all the tweets ranging right from start. And in the last part, we'll talk about the FTX hack. So let's talk about all of these things. Okay, the first thing, where it all started. Now, Coindex, if you don't know what Coindex is, it's basically a crypto news platform and they put out news content, they put out a lot of different things. Now FTX had published this article which was Alameda had $14.6 billion asset as of 30th June and much of it was in FTT token. Now why is this a problem? So why is this a problem? Now if you want to know about this, just go on YouTube and search for Ali Solanki cryptocurrency. Okay, so I'd made a video on how to make your own cryptocurrency, and that was I think $237 million worth of cryptocurrency. Now of course I wouldn't be making these videos if I had created a $237 million cryptocurrency. So what was the catch? I wasn't clickbaiting you into the title. The actual market value of the currency that I had created in this 22 minutes long video was actually $237 million. So how did I do it? So what I did was I created a liquidity pool with the cryptocurrency that I had made. Now the total circulating supply of my cryptocurrency, basically the number of tokens it has in the market, was I think around 237 million. Let's take that for an example. Now what I did was I made my cryptocurrency's price as $1 because this is the currency that I am creating. I will decide its price. So that is why when you have 237 million tokens and when one token is worth $1, that makes your entire market cap as $237 million, right? But this is not true. If you try to sell all of your cryptocurrencies that I had made, even if you try to sell all of the FTT tokens that FTX has made, you won't be able to get back the market cap because all of it is just paper money, to be honest, and it only works because of the liquidity that's provided, and the liquidity was quite low. I'll show it to you. So billionaire Sam Bankman, so basically he is the founder of FTX as well as Alameda Research. Okay, both of these are giants in their respective industries. Now Alameda's balance sheet contained full of FTT tokens. So basically FTT tokens were given to Alameda and Alameda was operating using that. Now Alameda is very big, right? As of June 30th, its total company's assets were $14.6 billion and its biggest asset was none other than $3.66 billion of unlocked FTT. That means $3.6 billion of the company's assets were actually paper money. It wasn't US dollars. It wasn't something which you can actually, sell in the market and liquidate yourself out of. It wasn't that. It was unlocked FTT. Now what I mean by unlocked is it is sitting with a wallet address. It is not even in a smart contract locked for a specific duration of time so that you cannot take it out. You can actually take it out and just sell it off in the market and the prices of FTT would go down. So that is what it means. Okay, so after this particular article was published, no one actually took it so seriously. They were like, okay, these reports keep on publishing and maybe it's not that serious. But after that, CZ is the founder of Binance and he currently has 7.6 million followers on Twitter. Okay, so CZ wrote that as part of Binance's exit from FTX equity last year. So basically Binance was an early investor in FTX and they had some of its equity as well, but they had taken an exit and they got roughly $2.1 billion USD equivalent in cash, BUSD and FTT. Okay, so they got these two currencies, BUSD and FTT. And according to the market, the FTT amount was around $530 million worth. Okay, so they got $530 million worth of FTT tokens. Now, this particular line is what shook the entire crypto market. Due to recent revelations that came to light, we have decided to liquidate any remaining FTT on our books. What happens after that? If $530 million worth of FTT tokens are dumped, its prices will come crashing down. And that is exactly what happened. But even before they started selling it, or maybe they sold it, I'm not sure about that, FTT's prices tanked down, right? It was November 6th, and I think around November 6th, 7th, and 8th, that's where FTT's prices, just ground rocketed. But even during these times, FTX was just shit posting. You can see it through this particular thread. Reminder that FTX is like 300 people, you can estimate our revenue and all of these things. And then they write, this thread will be our last serious one on the topic before we go back to our normal updates and shit posting. So FTX was just taking it all lightly. They were trying to calm the people down. They were saying all is well, there is nothing to worry about, even if its prices are tanking down. This is 11 p.m. November 7th, and just one day after that, which is November 8th, FTX asked for Binance's help. So FTX was completely down. This was, I think, where FTT's prices were around $2 or something like that. So as I was saying, there was a significant liquidity crunch. Just what I was trying to explain. If you have $237 million worth of market cap, that does not mean that is the amount of liquidity, or that is the amount you will get after selling all of your tokens. That is not how it works. So they had significantly low liquidity, and that's why they asked Binance for help. Now Binance was like, okay, we will help you, but we need to conduct a full DD in the coming days. Only if everything is done properly, that is when we will maybe buy FTX or not. Now the next news that comes from Binance is that due to corporate due diligence, we have decided not to pursue the potential acquisition of FTX. So Binance said, no, we are not gonna buy FTX at this point. Their FTT's tokens are very down. US agencies are involved in an investigation, so we are out of this. We are not buying FTX. SBF, who is actually the founder of Alameda Research, and we talked about him over here, Sam Bankman, on November 11th, he resigns as the CEO of FTX. He says that I don't have anything to do with FTX at this point. FTX, goes down completely. There was still some hope for FTX at that point. People were saying maybe they would get out of it. Some big investors would come into play and save FTX, but that did not happen. And FTX then had to file for bankruptcy, Chapter 11 of US federal law, which was bankruptcy, right? So because of that, FTX entirely went down. They cannot pay their investors, they cannot pay their users, and everything was stopped. FTX US was suspending withdrawals, everything was just paused. Okay, so after all of these things, can you guess what happened next? FTX goes down, everything is closed down. SBF is in the Bahamas, not in US reach. He's traveling maybe to Argentina at this point. No one knows what is going on. FTX has gone down. People have lost their money. They have literally lost their life savings in crypto. And what do you think happens next? FTX gets hacked. Yeah, FTX CEO John Ray confirms that FTX is hacked and it is now a malware. So basically you should not even be using FTX if you have FTX account or anything. Don't use FTX because it has been hacked, and maybe it can take out all of your money from your accounts, maybe even other accounts. We don't know for sure. So it's just safe to not use FTX at this point at all because it's hacked. So that was the entire update. Everything is just going haywire. SBF, which is Sam Bankman, is right now on the run. CZ, who's the founder of Binance, he's trying to cool things down, and everyone is just waiting for crypto prices to stabilize again and bounce back up. So what do you think about the entire scenario? Do let me know in the comment section below, and let me know which is the next topic that you want me to cover a video on, and I would do that. Plus, if you like this type of content, if you like this format of content, then do let me know about that as well. I'd keep making more such videos. Thank you.